Welcome back to Peace, Love and Tarot. This reading is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon or Rising. It's the weekly reading for the week of September 2nd to the 8th. Your cards this week, Capricorn, we have an Oracle card, the Age of Light. We'll read that out at the end. Past energies, King of Swords, clarified with the Ten of Wands. Present energies, Knight of Wands, clarified with the... Knight of Pentacles, clarified with the Six of Pentacles. And future energies, we have Four of Pentacles, clarified with the Ten of Pentacles. So Capricorn, yes, it is a pentacle fest here. Lots of action in your earthly, physical, tangible realm. Lots of kind of, abundance and monetary success on its way by the looks of things. But let's start by looking in your recent past here. We have the King of Wands. That came out, was clarified with the Ten of Wands. Yeah, so some of you have been in your recent past in a situation that has been a burden for you, or something that's weighed quite heavily on your shoulders. You know, the Ten of Wands really is about having a lot of responsibility, a lot on your plate, maybe just being in a situation which is heavy, heavy duty, heavy emotions, something that's kind of kept you a little bit stuck. If you look at this person here, they're carrying this heavy load of wands, and not only that, but the way they're having to carry them in order to move forward, their vision is blocked, right? And they're really just, carrying on because they know the well-worn path. They know which way to go. So they're sort of just carrying along on autopilot, just following the path through almost like instinct alone without really looking to where they're going. So what it tells me is that your vision to move forward or to try something new or to change your life has been blocked in some way. But under a 10 here, this is ready to complete, and it's time for you to put down these wands, to release any burdens from the past, to release any situations that have been weighing heavily on you, because it is really time for you to get on and achieve and move forward in your life. And I really think that that's what this King of Swords energies, it came in to sort of really help you transform. You may still be going through this at the moment, or some of you may have been moving out of this, but the King of Swords is the energy that's come in to help you basically cut away these wands, to cut away the weight, to cut yourself free from any situations that are no longer serving you, that are no longer serving your highest purpose or aligned with your soul's true calling. The King of Wands is you moving into a place of being victorious. The King of Wands is also, really great at setting boundaries. So maybe you've had to set boundaries in order to release these wands. It might have been you saying, well, look, I can't do overtime at work, or having to cut down a day. And even by doing that, that might be the key for you to manage your energy. That's actually going to lead you to being more abundant in the long term. It could also have been a relationship, a toxic relationship, toxic friendship, or situation that has been taking your energy in the past, making you feel burdened or weighed down, that has actually flowed through and had an effect on, the earthly realm, how you make your money and that kind of thing. And through releasing that, like what we're seeing coming in here is a really big uplift and upswing in your abundance and your, I'm going to have to say it, I think it's monetary abundance. So this is a really great thing. It's you cutting yourself free, setting boundaries, and putting down those wands. And the other thing about the King of Swords is that he is a clear thinker. He's a visionary. He often has, been associated with, breakthroughs and seeing clearly and having that clarity. And that's exactly, what you couldn't do while you're holding that those wands, because your vision was blocked. So the King of Wands has come in to give you clear insight into the way forward. Okay, so present energies, Knight of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is you sort of kind of at the threshold, after putting down these wands, kind of at the threshold of thinking about your next chapter, the future. The Knight of Wands is known to be, the slowest moving Knight of the Tarot deck. He is all about laying down new foundations in order to achieve long-term success and abundance in your next chapter, Capricorn. So the Knight of Pentacles, he's been out here sowing these fields because he knows by, doing the groundwork, putting a plan in place, taking efficient, methodical action, that he'll have a strong harvest in the next season. So I really feel like it's been you going through a period of making plans, making solid plans in your life. Now that you've got the time and space and the energy after releasing yourself from the situation, from that burden, you now have space in order to make plans to prepare your future, to take that course of study that you've always wanted to get that financial plan in place. It's that kind of energy. And he holds the Ace of Wands, the Ace of, I keep on saying wands with this card, I don't know why. You might be feeling that kind of fiery inspiration, I think, to move forward after releasing this burden. He carries the Ace of Pentacles, so this is really the promise of that growing, which it absolutely is. Look at the cards here. But, with the Ace of Pentacles, aces are the first card of each of the tarot suits, and they are kind of like the seeds, I guess. They're going into this fertile ground. But we know that when we plant seeds, we can't just leave them. Otherwise, they may die or they may not sort of flourish. So you do need to take some inspired action to tend to nurture these opportunities. So you can't just sort of make a plan and then tuck it in the drawer and take no action. It's planning and action is what brings the abundance in. So yes, we also had that clarified with the Six of Pentacles here. So, it is another card of abundance. It's a card of re-establishing balance in your life after a period of time where you felt very out of balance, I would say. It's a card of giving and receiving. It can mean that, in order to call in this abundance that's truly coming in for you, maybe you need to give out, or maybe you need to spend something in order to make something. So it could mean that, while you're making these plans and getting things in place, maybe you do actually need to outlay some money. If you do need to take a course of study, that's obviously going to cost you something. So you might need to spend something to make something. But I'm feeling that is the key to balancing the scales and then ultimately tipping them in your favor. Some of you might even need to relocate, and that's going to cost you money, but you're going to win in the long term is what I'm hearing. So don't be afraid if you do need to actually outlay some finances or something, or give time and energy, because it is going to come back to you tenfold is what I'm sensing. So in your future, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So kind of interesting, because we sort of have one of the cards of Pentacles that can sort of link to scarcity or holding on too tight. And then we have the opposite here, the Ten of Pentacles, which is, the highest card, apart from the, the King and Queen of Pentacles, of like pure abundance and that type of thing. So what I'm seeing here is, in that Four of Pentacles, is try not to slip into any type of scarcity mindset, because that can block the energy flow of the finances, the money, the opportunities from coming in. Like, have you ever noticed that, when you sort of start slipping into that mindset of sort of, getting worried about money, that the flow stops? But as soon as you release that, you stop thinking about it, all of a sudden everything comes in. And that, I believe, is because of the law of attraction, right? You're getting back, opportunities and attracting things into your life that are a vibrational match. So if you are thinking abundance, you attract abundance. If you're thinking scarcity, you attract a scarcity. If you can just relax and be in the flow, then obviously at least you're not blocking it. It can also mean that holding onto the past can devalue the future. So just make sure that you don't sort of slip back into this kind of burdened thinking, even a victim mentality, taking on too much again, where you start to get clouded. We need to kind of keep a loosish grip while we're taking action. And that's what's going to, keep you grounded as you go through this journey. And if you can do that, if you can, lay the new foundations, release the burdens of the past or the things that are blocking you, stay in an abundance mindset, achieve that balance, give out what you need to, and, in order to begin this new journey that you're on, This is what's on offer. Pure abundance. 10 of Pentacles reality. The 10 of Pentacles is kind of like the retirement card. It's that future vision of having it all, having the financial resources so you don't have to worry about it, retiring early, having the home, the pets, the, generational living. It really is, just that it's the dream life. It's living your best life, this card. So what it's saying is that what you're setting up now, the seeds you sow, the actions that you take, if you carry on with that, this is where you're headed. The numbers are moving upwards to the 10 of Pentacles. So you're on the right path there, Capricorn. As long as you can release that past, cut yourself free from anything that's holding you back from this, and then there's no stopping you. Keep in mind, Pentacles energy is slower moving. This is going to unfold over time, so be patient. Just keep keep planning, keep sticking to the plan, keep plodding along, putting one foot in front of the other, and you're going to get to where you want to go. So your oracle card, let's read that out. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in history, and you decided to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you have ever felt unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All of these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Yeah, so what that's saying to me is that by, accepting who you are, by, coming into alignment with who you are as a spiritual being, through releasing the situations, the things that contract you, the things that constrict your energy, you are freeing up this kind of spiritual energy. You're connecting that channel to the higher source, and that's what's going to help you really be successful. Because, when we kind of attached to that universal flow, it's just amazing what we can attract into our lives. And this is, how we're supposed to be. We have been training for this for lifetimes. We are supposed to live in abundance, and through aligning, with our higher self, that is one of the true keys for calling that in. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Keep in mind, it's a general reading. It won't resonate for all of you. Please comment on it and let me know how this plays out in your daily life. I would love to hear from you. And keep in mind, it's a general reading. I already said that. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to stop now. I'm going to see you back here for another reading next week. See you, Capricorn.